morning, 4th grade. We have another review lesson today. Our test is tomorrow. So let's go over some things. We're going to start off with going over our prepositions. I'm going to sing them here. So get your paper out and going to go ahead and play that. I'm not going to show my sheet, so you pull out your sheet and we're going to go through that. Here we go. Let's go through that one more time. Get your paper and let's go. Very good. Okay, next of all, we're going to do a little bit of diagramming for some practice on our parts of speech. So please get a piece of notebook paper and pencil. I have two sentences here on the board that we're going to diagram. As soon as you have your paper, go ahead and get started with the first one. So what's the first thing that we do when we're diagramming a sentence? First of all, we should look for our verb. What is the action or the state of being that is in the sentence? Fell is our action here. Now, who or what fell? The barn fell. Okay, so that's what you should start with. Go ahead and make your line. To the right of your middle line, you should have your verb, which is fell. Then you have barn. Barn fell. Now, what are the rest of the words functioning as that are in the sentence? The, old, and rickety. They are describing words. What are they describing? The barn, okay? The barn is your subject or your noun, so that means that these are adjectives. Adjectives should be diagrammed right underneath the word that they describe, okay? So we have the, old, rickety, okay? The, old, rickety. Go ahead and write those right underneath barn. The, old, rickety barn fell down completely. What are down and completely? They're also describing words. They're saying maybe where it fell, or how it fell, and then to what extent it fell. It fell completely. And those are adverb questions. So these are words that are describing our verb fell. So down and completely should be diagrammed right underneath fell. Okay, so look at your diagram. You should have diagrammed this on your paper. And your diagram should look like this. The old rickety barn fell down completely. That's how your diagram should look. Okay. Now we have good students will listen closely and obey quickly. What is our verb? The verb or the action is will listen. Remember the helping verb and obey. Okay, so we have a compound verb. There are two separate actions. Who or what will listen and obey? Students. Okay, students will listen and obey. So now we set up our diagram. Remember, we have a compound verb. So you need to make the rocket ship for that. Your verb again goes on the right side of the line on your rocket ship, and your subject goes on the left side of the line. Your connecting word, and, goes on the dashed line here on the rocket ship, okay? So now you have students will listen and obey. Good is modifying students. It is an adjective, put that underneath students. Closely and quickly, what are they doing? They are describing words. What are they describing? Closely, what's that talking about? It's talking about how they will listen. They will listen closely. So you should put that underneath will listen. Quickly, what is that talking about? It's talking about how fast they're going to obey. So that should go right underneath obey. Quickly obey. All right? Let's just go over a couple more of our parts of speech. Remember a preposition, we went through them, but remember it shows the relationship between the noun or pronoun after it and another word in the sentence, like it's above something or beyond or below, beside, the idea. What's a conjunction? Conjunctions are our connecting words, and 8 very common conjunctions are and, but, or, nor, for, and yet. Sorry, that's 6. 6 common conjunctions. Those are connecting words. Interjections, remember they show sudden or strong feeling, like whew, wow, yippee, things like that are conjunctions. Then we have a noun, which is who or what our sentences, or our subject is a noun that says who or what our sentence is about. Other nouns are people, places, and things, and ideas. Then our verb is our action. Pronouns are words like you and he that take the place of an actual name of something, okay? They take the place of the noun. Then we have adjectives and adverbs are our describing words. We talked about them so much in our lessons earlier this year, but we haven't covered them a lot recently. What questions does an adverb answer? How, when, where, how often, and to what extent? What questions does an adjective answer? Which one, what kind, how many, how much, whose, okay? And remember, adjectives describe nouns and pronouns, but adverbs describe verbs and adjectives and other adverbs, okay? So you need to, for your homework today, you need to work on finishing on page 229. Finish think F, do think G, do think H. On the next page, on page 230, you need to do think. This is going to take some time. You need to recopy, or you need to copy this paragraph onto notebook paper and put in nouns, put in your own nouns to complete the story. They tell you maybe you need to put in a season or you need to make up a title. So write those in the story. Capitalize proper nouns, put in your punctuation marks. This paper will need to be handed in on Monday with your tests and quizzes. So please work neatly and do a good job with that. Copy the paragraph and put your own nouns in it. You also need to study for at least 10 minutes for your test, which is tomorrow. You need to start on page 205. Turn to page 205 right now. It's lesson 136. Page 205. It's the unit on prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. And then you need to study all the way to the lesson today. And through like the unit that we learned about the dictionary, you need to go over all of those things and make sure you know them for the test. Keep on reading your book for your book report. Let me know if you have any questions. And remember, especially the paragraph that you need to copy today and put nouns in, it's going to take time. But please take time to write it out, write it neatly, and get your nouns in and get that finished up, okay? Thank you, and I will talk to you later.